Hi, so today I wanted to create a video about the Craigslist post that I put up that I get a lot of hits from. And I'm a freelance paralegal in California and I work directly with attorneys. So the first part of this post is I introduce myself, who I am, and what the purpose of my ad is. So I'm interested in obtaining paralegal assignments from attorneys in an independent contract position, preferably via telecommute. The price is negotiable depending on the project. And that line's very important because I find that if I put a rate of how much I charge, then I don't really get that many hits. But if I say it's negotiable, then it allows the attorney to decide what they're willing to pay. I also talk about my credentials. I have a paralegal certificate and I'm a certified registered paralegal. Again, I state what kind of work I want, and I say I prefer to do the majority of the work via telecommute. But I know that it's important to also meet attorneys in person to just maintain that connection. And so I put, but I'm available to have face-to-face meetings as well. Again, I let attorneys know that I can work on projects whether it's short-term or long-term, because some attorneys only want to pay for assistance on a short-term basis. Eventually, those short-term contracts will lead to long-term contracts. But the way I phrase it here, it gives the attorney the choice. The next section, I talk about my experience, what I can do for them. Instead of putting a line in there saying, let me know how I can help you, I actually tell them what I can do for them. I find that some attorneys don't really know what paralegals know how to do. And so by listing out what I can do for them, it gives them a better idea of what they can use me for. So, for example, I put e-discovery document review planning. They usually have the database that with hundreds and thousands of documents, and so I let them know that I can help create searches, review documents, create tags, identify issues, kind of the underlying work that needs to be done. And then I list everything else that I know how to do. I also put like my resume, kind of qualifications, the different softwares I know how to use, and then some of my skill sets, right? So excellent oral and written communication skills, knowledgeable with state and federal case law, and also let them know that I'm bilingual in English and Spanish. And then I give them a general idea of the types of laws that I am familiar with and that I have done work for in the past. And then I give them an example of places where I've worked and what I've done at each of those jobs. So for example, I've worked in a law enforcement government entity in San Francisco as an investigative paralegal and what I did in that role. My main experience comes from working at a mid-sized law firm for 12 years and the different job duties that I had at that place. And I also talk about my academic qualifications. So different courses I've taken, where I received my paralegal certificate, and I got that from City College in 2003. I know that some people like to list MCLE courses, the mandatory continuing legal education courses they take throughout the years. I don't necessarily do that. And professional affiliations. So I'm part of the San Francisco Paralegal Association. I'm also part of the California Association of Legal Document Assistants. Because I'm working in an independent contract position, I work from my home, my office, and I let them know what different equipment I have available to me that will help them as well. So, I have the ability to accept fax. I have a mobile color printer scanner. I actually have a copier that prints out really fast in my office. Also, I list which accounts that I have. I have Forms Workflow, which is where I prepare all my judicial counsel forms, and all these other accounts that I have set up. And most importantly, I let them know how I accept payment. And then I give them a link to my website so that if they need more information than what I have put here, they can do that as well. And finally, I put, most importantly, what I am not doing. So for example, currently I'm not performing the following services. I don't do accounting. I don't do researching of case law. I don't draft legal memoranda. And also I let them know I'm not an attorney. So this ad has allowed attorneys to contact me, and right away when they contact me, they know what they're going to use me for. For example, they'll call me and they'll say, hey, I have a database with a lot of documents. I just need someone to identify what's there, manage the different productions that are coming in, and help me organize them in a way that will allow me to find the relevant documents. So this ad works for me, and I'm sharing it in case that it might work for you.